In your classroom, you have two students, one who uses the Lightspeed speaker system and one who uses a personal FM that's attached to their hearing aid. When they're both in the classroom at the same time, you're using this transmitter called the Phonak Inspiro, and it's set to channel 64. Channel 64 broadcasts to both channel A on the speaker as well as the child's receiver. If the child who wears the hearing aid and has the personal receiver leaves the room for services, one-on-one services, where they don't need an FM system, you can have the child remove the FM just as they would at the end of the day and just go with the hearing aid to the class to wherever they're off to, and channel 64 can stay on channel A with the child who has the speaker in the classroom. When you have the two children in the classroom, one who has the sound-field speaker and one who has the personal FM, and the child who has the speaker is leaving the classroom for individual services, if that child is going into a room where it's one-on-one with no other distractions, then they don't need to bring this with them. This is here for overcoming distance and noise. If they're one-on-one, we're presuming that they'll be sitting with 3 to 5 feet from the person in a quiet environment. If that is the case, then they can leave this speaker in the classroom turned off, and you can continue just to broadcast on channel 64 to the child who wears the hearing aid and the personal receiver. If it is decided by the team that the child who has the speaker, who's leaving the classroom, must also bring the speaker with them, then what can be done is that the transmitter that's assigned to this particular speaker that's in storage at the moment at CityView can be brought out of storage. The channel on the side of the transmitter can be moved to channel B, the speaker can be moved to channel B, and the child can leave with that equipment and have only his transmitter working with this speaker. The child left in the classroom will still be on channel 4, receiving it to their personal receiver. In the event the child who's leaving the classroom is the child who has hearing aids and the personal receiver, and the FM system must go with that child, what you can do is you can have the child take this transmitter with them and leave the classroom. Again, use this transmitter on channel B and this speaker on channel B.